Welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest news from Manchester United. Championship, Leeds United linked with hijacking double Sunderland transfer deal ahead of January window. Sunderland's Championship promotion rivals have been linked with two Sunderland wanted players ahead of the January transfer window. Leeds United have been linked with hijacking deals for two players that Sunderland are reportedly targeting. The Championship club are reportedly set to sign Australian keeper Robbie Cook after a trial at Elland Road in recent weeks. Cook, 17, was wanted by Manchester United and Sunderland and even went on trial with the Black Cats over the summer months. However, the Sun now claim that the Whites are set to win the race for the young shot-stopper's signature. Sunderland are blessed with highly rated young goalkeepers. Number 1 Anthony Patterson is still only 24. The Black Cats also have Salford City loanee Matty Young and Blyth Spartans loanee Adam Richardson alongside Dan Cameron, who are still on their books. In other transfer-related news, Leeds United and Sunderland are two of four Championship sides fighting to sign 15-goal winger Louis Barry in January. The Aston Villa youngster is currently on loan at Stockport County, where he has netted 15 goals so far this season for the League One team. That form has prompted speculation that the attacker will be recalled in January and sent back out on loan to the Championship. A Darren Whitcoop in the Sunday Mirror claims that Louis Barry will be recalled from his loan spell with Stockport in the new year, and will then be sent out on loan immediately to a club in the second tier. He also adds that their four-way scrap between the top teams in the division, including Leeds United, Middlesbrough, Burnley, and Sunderland. Whitcoop adds that all four sides are all keen on securing a transfer that could help give them the edge in the promotion race. The 21-year-old enjoyed a stint at Barcelona before moving to Villa in 2020. Pep Guardiola points blame at one person after Man City's collapse to Man United. Manchester City's awful slump continued as they were beaten 2-1 by fierce rivals Manchester United at the Etihad Stadium on Sunday, and Pep Guardiola knows who is responsible. Pep Guardiola has blamed just one person for Manchester City's horrendous collapse at the weekend: himself. The reigning Premier League champions slumped to yet another loss on Sunday, this time to fierce rivals Manchester United. City had enjoyed a perfect start after Josko Gvardiol's header. But a late penalty from United captain Bruno Fernandes levelled matters. Matheus Nunes had fouled Ahmad with a poor challenge. The Ivorian then secured victory for United with his winning goal just moments later. It condemned City to their 8th defeat in their last 11 games in all competitions. But speaking after the full-time whistle, Guardiola refuses to lay blame at his players' door and has claimed responsibility for City's latest defeat. He said, "Not much to say. No defense, they were incredibly persistent. We have not lost 8 games in 2 seasons. We can't defend that. It's not about this or that player. We gave away goals, our fault. We don't play with composure. The results are not good, the game was not exceptional. I know the situation, I understand, but the reality is this. They have to know that these situations happen. In the box you have to be careful. It's not about Matheus Nunes, he played really good in not his position at full-back. But it's not about that, we have to play better. The result will help us to take our best, but right now we don't have it. The way I learn is to keep going. I'm not good enough. I am the boss, the manager, I have to find solutions, and so far I haven't. That's the reality. We want to play better, create chances. But at the moment it's not possible. City's latest reverse leaves their Premier League title defence in tatters. They are 5th and already 9 points behind Liverpool, having played a game more. And while Guardiola has claimed responsibility, City star Bernardo Silva has slammed his teammates for their displays. Speaking to Sky Sports, he said, "We deserved what happened. At this level a game or two is unlucky. We can't say this is lucky or unlucky, 10 games it's not about that. Minute 87 in a derby, winning 1-0 and our corner ends in a penalty for them. If we make these stupid decisions with 3 or 4 minutes to go, you deserve to pay for that. Looking at the game, I think there was only one team that could win the game, but at the end we lost. It's not one game, it's a lot of games lately. We have to look at ourselves. You can say, oh, it's a bit unlucky. No. It's the decisions you make. Today, in the last minute, we played like under 15s. Fabrizio Romano reveals truth as Amorim axes Garnacho and Rashford. Fabrizio Romano has revealed the truth behind Ruben Amorim's decision to drop Alejandro Garnacho and Marcus Rashford from the Manchester United squad for Sunday's clash against Manchester City. Man United piled the misery on Pep Guardiola's side with a 2-1 victory at the Etihad Stadium as late goals from Bruno Fernandes and Amad Diallo saw the Red Devils claim a shock success against the defending Premier League champions, but Garnacho and Rashford were nowhere to be seen in the squad. Amorim took the decision to drop both entirely from the squad, with Romano explaining the background behind the new head coach's bold call, which paid off handsomely. The big bomb came before the match, Romano told his YouTube channel. Ruben Amorim decided not to include Alejandro Garnacho and Marcus Rashford in the squad for the derby. Not just in the starting 11, not even on the bench. This was the technical decision of Amorim. Romano explained that it came down to the pair's attitude in training. It's been a complicated couple of days at Man United. It's been tense. I mean in terms of training, he said. Amorim is really serious and strong. In public, he's always smiling and nice, but in private when it's time to work, especially when there's not much time to work with the squad. Amorim considers training really crucial. His starting 11 is always based on what he sees in training. It's not about the name or the salary. Work hard, you play. Don't work hard, you don't play. The result of this mentality is quite clear. He doesn't see that kind of approach from Garnacho and Rashford. Man Utd's season is nothing special, but he wants to see from his players who are the ones who can be part of the future project. Is there a way back for Garnacho and Rashford? The fallout of this could be far-reaching for both players, with Romano hinting that it could see them ultimately transfer listed by the club. What's gone on is that Garnacho and Rashford are not part of the squad for the Manchester derby, but it's also important to say this could have consequences of their future, Romano continued. For Garnacho, the situation has always been quiet. Nothing really in terms of links or discussions. Let's see how he will handle this. For Rashford, it's not the first time that he's faced this situation. What's going on is that Manchester United will talk to the player and let's see what happens. We've heard many things about an exit for Rashford. Man United haven't received any concrete bids. Amorim believes that 2025 will be a crucial year and that Man United will need to change many things to refresh the squad, and seeing the approach of the players is absolutely crucial for the coach. He's not scared about making unpopular decisions like this one. Romano also explained what Man Utd's stance is when it comes to hunting for a new sporting director. We've had reports that Sir Jim Ratcliffe is looking. Man City star lets rip at teammates after Man United loss, we played like under 15s. Manchester United profited from Manchester City's late collapse in Sunday's derby clash, and Bernardo Silva has stuck the boot in on his teammates following their 2-1 defeat. Bernardo Silva has torn into Manchester City following their late collapse in the Manchester derby, claiming they played like a bunch of children. The Premier League champions were a goal to the good against Manchester United courtesy of Josko Gvardiol's header. But 2 late goals in quick succession for United, a penalty from Bruno Fernandes and Amad's last gasp strike, turned the game on its head. City had been in woeful prior to Sunday's match and have now won just one of their past 11 games in all competitions. And unsurprisingly, Silva didn't hold back in his post-match assessment. We deserved what happened, he told Sky Sports. At this level, a game or 2 is unlucky. We can't say this is lucky or unlucky, 10 games, it's not about that. Minute 87 in a derby, winning 1-0 and our corner ends in a penalty for them. If we make these stupid decisions with 3 or 4 minutes to go, you deserve to pay for that. Looking at the game, I think there was only one team that could win the game, but at the end we lost. It's not one game, it's a lot of games lately. We have to look at ourselves. You can't say oh it's a bit unlucky, no. It's the decisions you make. Today in the last minute, we played like under 15s. Silva added, it's quite normal that we're not very happy at the minute. Not just this game, but the last month. We have to do better individually and collectively because it's not the standards of Manchester City. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video with more latest Manchester United news.